Top of the morning to you and welcome to our special coverage of Russian invasion of Ukraine. I'm Olawunmi Macaulay. Now we're hearing also pleased to speak with retired Navy Commodore and Head Department of International Relations and Diplomatic Studies, Kunle University, Abeokuta, Dr. Kunle Olawunmi, who joins us from Abeokuta. Good morning to you. Welcome to the program.
Good morning and welcome. Thank you for having me.
I'm happy to have you because we can have the best of both worlds in your case, with your military background and your expertise in international diplomacy. I was confused when Prigozhin said that because of the ineffectiveness of the Russian military, he was staging this march to Moscow. Was that the best way of getting any sort of reaction from the Russian government? Was that the best way to get any sort of reaction from the world to put soldiers in a battle column and take over the headquarters of a military command for the, as described, Russian military operation? So, and we also know that he's an ally of Putin. Can't he get him on the phone? Does he not have any relations with Shoigu and all the commanders in the Russian army? Why he chooses to do this in such a public way and make a spectacle of the situation? What are your thoughts?
Thank you. That's a great question. This is history in the making. From the time of the Peloponnesian Wars to the 100 Years' Wars, to First World War, Second World War. Deception has always been part of warfare. I take exception to some of the analysis I've seen, other foreign, local. If you want to look at it on the face value, yeah, maybe that may be the best way to get the attention. But beyond that, I'm seeing this as a grand deception plan by Putin. Putin is a master of deception and strategy. And I look at this from the military perspective. You know, I planned operations, I planned wars. And anytime I do that, I always impute the deception plan. I'm looking at this, that this is a deception plan, and it's very easy for people to just look at it as an advantage for Ukraine. It's not the advantage. The planners and the NATO forces should take a second look at what happened about 72 hours ago. I don't see it as real. I think it's a deception. It's a grand deception. I know that the best way to overcome the pressure at the Donbass region is to open another flank. And I think that flank is going to be opened from the Belarus region. And if you ask the Wagner leaders to move to Belarus, I believe that men will also follow. And I think it's easier to capture Kiev through Belarus because it's closer. I think this is what Putin is trying to do. And you can see everybody just follow the bandwagon that Wagner is trying to overthrow Putin, or is trying to conduct a mutiny against the Federation. There's no way he can succeed. And I don't see the sense in Wagner group leader trying to do that. I'm a military expert. I went to United States Naval War College, and I know that some of these things in warfare, you have to have a very deep look at events. Putin is not that stupid to pretend he does not know that Wagner was planning to do what they did. If the CIA could pick all those initiatives, before he started. I don't see why the KGB or the GRU would not know that Wagner was planning what he did. It's not like a surprise. And you can see that there was very minimal damage during that move. Some of the casualty recorded are something that can be accommodated. I don't think that what we are seeing and what we are analyzing is the truth. If you look at past operations, look at Operation Mincemeat, you see how the Allies during the Second World War deceived the same German, that they are going to attack Greece. Where in actual sense they want to attack Sicily. So these are things that happen during operations, and people should not be carried away by the immediate on the long run, even though happen, but I can see through the deception that Russia is trying to do. I think they shouldn't, the allies, the NATO, even Ukrainians shouldn't just bite the bait. They should prepare to defend Kyiv from that axis, that's from the Belarus region. They should fortify that region and try to contain Putin before he comes. That
is an intriguing theory that you propounded. It deserves further mention. So you're saying that they intend to use as a sort of a Trojan horse this Wagner group relocation to Belarus to gain access into Kyiv that is closer.
Exactly. That's what they are trying to do. And I think Ukrainians shouldn't relent in trying to defend Kyiv. I think the next few, you know what that means? That means that the 80% of Ukrainian effort is in the eastern region, trying to take some part of the Donbass. And by the time they look back, they see that the Russian troops are already in Kyiv. So what are they going to do? They are going to be in disarray. So I know that if I were Putin, that's exactly what I would do. The pressure is too much on the eastern flank, and all the assets, logistics, everything is in the eastern flank right now. So why should I continue to be bogged down in an accusation war? What I will do is to open another front and operate behind the enemy lines. That's what he's going to do, and you will see it in a few weeks.
That train of thought is so profound that even though we've run out of time, I'm satisfied with speaking with you for the time being. Thank you so much, sir. Retired Navy Commodore and Head of Department of International Relations and Diplomatic Studies, Christian University in Abeokuta, Dr. Olawunmi. Thank you so much, Dr. Kunle Olawunmi. Thank you so much for being on the program this morning.
It's a pleasure. Thank you very much for having me.